Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miftahul Ghanniyah. In this occasion, I would like to explain my understanding of the reading materials for the topic 9. So, it is about receive pronunciation or RP. So, received pronunciation or RP is described as a prestigious British English accent uh, that has been recommended for use in broadcasting and as the model of for the language instruction. The arguments for using RP is that it's well described and widely understood. However, the question is why linguists or phoneticians have focused on these particular accents that only spoken by a small portion of the population. It suggests that RP may not be the most suitable accent for foreigners to learn. And then the term of RP originated from Daniel Jones, and it is described as the educated way of speaking in the metropolis, court, pulpit, and the bar. Jones was cautious about considering RP as the only standard. He saw it as a useful model based on his own speech, which is shortened speech, but he also acknowledged that there were other equally good pronunciation. So Jones was not talking about RP being the only acceptable form of English. And according to Jameson, there are three types of RP: conservative, general, and advanced. So the conservative type is used by the older generations and traditionally by certain professions or social groups. The second one is general type. General type is typified by the pronunciation adopted by the BBC. The last one is the advanced type. This type is used by young people of exclusive social groups, mostly of the upper classes. RP is not a uniform standard of pronunciation, and it's spoken by only a minority of people in England. Despite this, it gained recognition and influence, especially through the BBC. And then the next is argument for RP. So the argument is both in favor of and against using RP as a model for teaching English. Some argue in favor of RP because it's well described and widely understood, and then also socially acceptable. On the other hand, there are other accents that may be easier for foreigners to learn, and the choice of RP as a model is questioned. And RP was popularized due to its association with prestige and the BBC's use of it. It became a model even though it was spoken by a minority. So, Ronald Macaulay argues that the term RP should be dropped to allow for a more comprehensive study of English speech. And then about accent. Accent can vary based on where the person comes from. Such as in UK, there are some accents such as Irish accent, Scottish English, Scottish England accents, and others. And in UK, accents are categorized into two types. The first one is rustic accent, that is used by villagers, which is provincial. The next one is vulgar accent, that is used by people who live in a large town, and it's not provincial. The next one is oh my god. The next one is the mutual intelligibility. So the mutual intelligibility is like the ability of the speakers of two different languages or dialects to understand each other without having to learn the other language or dialect. In simpler terms, mutual intelligibility is the relation between languages and the dialects when um, people who speak different but closely related languages can still communicate effectively. So I think that's all for me. Thank you for the attention, and I'm so sorry for my mistake. And then thank you for watching.